Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Hello folks, welcome back to another amazing day at the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. We are going to witness the Valorant action today, but of course, there is going to be something more to talk about. We have to see how the new faces are going to come into the picture. With me, Raider, along with me, with Eagle on the desk, and today we are going to witness, of course, a lot of amazing matches. It's not going to be one of those casual rank matches. It is going to be a sequence where we will get to see 2v2 team deathmatch type of format. So, of course, pretty excited about that as well. What about you, Eagle?
Well, I'm really excited and really very pumped up to see, Valorant action whenever it comes in play. I'm really very eager to see how this is going to happen, especially when it is something like a TTM match where 2v2 battle is coming in place, something new, and we could see some new faces in Alienware Gaming Saturdays. So yeah, I'm really very excited. But at the same time, if you haven't checked yet, Dell Alienware M18 and M16 laptops, please go and do check out that as well, because it will enhance your gaming experience. It will give a better performance as compared to other laptops in the markets. But yeah, it's a great choice.
Yeah, definitely. Depending on your requirement, depending on your workload, I mean, definitely you can go for the M16 or M18 laptop, or maybe if you have some other query about the peripherals, yes, you can visit the exclusive stores that are there in your nearest city. All you have to do is just open Google Maps and search for Alienware exclusive store. You'll get it. You'll get all the information, and our Alienware experts sitting right there in the stores are going to let you know about every single gadget or every single requirement of yours is going to get fulfilled by them because they have got the knowledge and you have got the requirements. So that is going to be the case. Just give your budget, give your workload, and they will let you know which particular gadget is going to be the best one for you. But currently, for us as a caster, we are very excited to see how Valorant is going to go. Mortal Kombat is also going on in the offline mode. So if you are near the city, make sure to check it out because all the details regarding the venue and where the
Yeah.
event is happening, how the registration is going to go on, is given in the description. Also, you can do one more thing, and that is follow the esports clubs pages that is there on the Instagram because you will get all the updates about the next upcoming 11 gaming Saturdays. Yes, guys, it's not about one day, it's about plethora of weeks that are going to come, and eventually you are going to see many more Alienware gaming Saturdays where many more new interesting faces will be there. But let's talk about the stakes as well. There is a huge chunk of prize pool also at the stakes apart from being the best from your own city.
Yeah, a huge a price pool of 40,000 rupees, which will be served to you. And at the same time, you are getting a good experience, a small LAN experience over there where you could visit the store or visit the area where this is happening and you can get a good LAN, a small LAN experiences as well. And it's always very difficult to say, right, whenever you're playing in your home, on your couch, or on your PC, on your setup, it's very easy to play and you're very comfortable. But whenever you're playing against your opponents and he's sitting in front of you, this becomes really very difficult for you to play with that same comfort zone, play with that same intent, and everything out there becomes really very difficult. So yes, let's see how this is going to happen. But as you told, this is not only about 1 week or one day, it's about plenty of weeks coming down the lane. So yeah, we are doing from past almost 1 year or 1.5 year, and now it's still continuing on. But before that, we'll be moving towards the prize pool. That what is the prize pool for the day? Well, the first position will get 15,000 INR. The second position will get 10,000 INR and worth Amazon vouchers as well. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be.
Truly said. I mean, it's really very important to see how the whole situation is going to go down. And of course, when it comes to the prize pool, as we do see, the Amazon vouchers are going to be on the stakes. 25,000 rupees is the massive prize pool for Valorant action. There is 15 more thousand reserved for the Mortal Kombat action as well. So if you are keen on playing the Mortal Kombat, make sure to actually check out the venue. But now moving forward, let's have a look at the schedule. Those players, those teams that we are going to witness today are right here in front of your screens. So in order to start with the day in the Alienware and Intel presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, we will start with Team Teal versus Stone Power. Then it's Verdict versus Skeleta, TTMNL versus Entare, and then eventually ENT Rare. After that, we have VFlick versus SED. So there are plenty of teams which are going to take part, and along the way, we'll get to see a lot of interesting things. So I'm looking forward to see how the team deathmatch mode is going to get explored, which particular agents are going to get chosen, how the weaponry is going to get conserved throughout the whale. Because of course, the first three stages are going to be quite competitive. We will get to see some interesting type of weaponry choices as well. But in the later part, I believe Vandals and Phantoms and weaponries like Operator and Odin are going to be the preferred choice of weapon that every single individual is going to go for. But of course, it's all about how these new faces are going to come into the picture. Because I don't expect a lot of experienced players are going to come at this point, because yeah, the main goal of Alienware and Intel bringing in this IP is basically to provide a platform, provide a face, provide a journey for these new budding superstars, or should I say esports athletes, or even if they are not esports athlete,
Yep.
what they can do is just basically get the gist of how esports is evolving. And with that, yeah, there we go, guys. We start with the first match of the
Yeah, this will be the first match of the day. As you explained, it's a 2v2 battle, it's a team death match, and in that team death match, they'll be really, really excited how they can perform. Whenever it's a normal match, you have a balance of initiator, duelist, controller, and all that stuff. You make a balance, but in a 2v2 death match, you have to be really, really very alert with all things, and you have to be more focused on your own personal gameplay. Well, this is the stage one, so yeah. Perfect initiation has been done. They're trying to take some shots, but there comes the counter attack. Mac has taken down Nova over there. FPS is still trying to figure it out what he can do, but I find it really very difficult for him.
Initially, the Ghost and the Classics are going to get utilized. Of course, the stage 1 is already in the midway. We will get to see some interesting shots coming in, some crispy headshots or whatnot. Frenzy in the hand. Of course, Frenzy is a very beautiful weapon, but at this point, Classic, the left click works. Snape FPS gets one. Nova on the other corner retaliates and gets one more. It's 3-3 right now. Teal, the defenders, are again facing some wrath. Look at this, a fair trade coming in. Mac puts down Nova, Snape puts down Mac. That's how the game goes on. Ooh, unfortunately, Snape is not going to get extended a bit far away. Mage Punk in the hand. Ooh, just one good shot. Just one good shot is what we need. But the Jet escapes. Now the Spectre in the hand. Stage 2 brings in the SMG plays. Stingers and Spectres along with Buckies can be utilized. I'm looking forward to see who is going to take what. But Ares already in the hand? Oh, that's a surprise for me, man. I usually don't see Ares being utilized, and there you go. What a contradiction. Even when you have a spam weaponry, you can't really survive when the opponent has got that precision working out.
Well, Rihanna versus Jet is always a pleasure to watch the way these two play against each other, and I think it's really very important to see because Jet is a duelist and Rihanna is also a duelist. So a battle between a balance is always very pleasure to watch, and let's see how it's going to be. 7-8 is the scoreline for now, and right now they're still taking that FPP angle, so we're trying to figure it out, and there you go. That was a good dash in over there. They're still trying to get those shots. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful using the ultimation very rightly on the target. Nova moving in slightly, trying to find out the way over there. 7 are still left. Mac is taking down now. He is over there. Stinger. And they're using the weapons very rightly. You know, if you look at the weapons which have been utilized, it's mostly Bulldog, Stinger, Spectre. The SMG's range weapon are being utilized as it will be more a close range battle. Yeah.
Leia going in, going to blind out that Reina, but still Reina fights back. Has got that beautiful Bulldog in the hand, and of course, the reload is going to come. There is going to be a number of moments where things can go haywire, but it does feel like that. Stone Power is still getting the upliftment. They are still getting the advantage in their favor. Noah already very low on his HP, just have 23 HP, has to go for the heal orb, and he gets it. Well, there you go. Back to the square one. The player is going to get resetted, and of course, due to that, now he may actually put up a very good fight. In the hand, we do see only Phantom, not Phantom, it's basically a Bulldog coming into the picture. On the other corner, Vandal being utilized. There you go. Beautiful crisp shots going in, and it's already an ace for this guy. But finally, he goes down. Noah has been shut down. 12-20. The target is for 100, or if you are not able to reach out to the 100 score, what you can do basically is consume the time, and whoever has got the lead at the end, he's going to become the champion of this stage number 1. But trust me, there are going to be a lot many stages even before you get a hands-on experience on the final grand finale stage. But Empress already being active. Empress, that is the ultimate coming in from Reina, and not just that, a combined effort from Reina and Snape FPS, that is the Neon. They have worked their way up to 24 frags, just double of what Team Teal is able to get.
Well, the lead is really very vast, you know, almost as you said, it's just double what the opponent has scored, and it's 25-30. They're trying to get a comeback over there, but Reina, she's utilizing her utilization very nicely at the right time, and again, there you go, it's again a 1v2 over there. We could see totally the enjoyment is just 29-13 is the score line. Vandal is used, the connection is not that accurate, but yes, she does that again. Nova is taking down Zeus over there, trying to still find out a way, but there comes the counter attack. 31-15 is the scoreline. You know, it's going in such a way that if Stone Power is scoring 2, then Teal is scoring 1. It's going in that ratio, but yes, you have to still be very alert at this time. Comeback is really very needed. The scoreline is 16-33, just double, and Stone Power, they are moving with a very great power into their hand, and the name justified the team.
Neon is constantly trying to block off the sides at the same point, go for a good 1v1. This time, Nova goes down. All of a sudden, even Zeus is going to put down that Snape FPS with the champion Vandal in the hand. This guy definitely looks like a champion, but look at this beautiful crispy shot coming in from Snape. waited for the right time period, had that timing in his favor, and all of a second the
Oh.
reflex worked out. No one now is going to come up with a 1v2. There you go, 18-36. Another score of doubles coming to the picture very soon. There you go. Might actually go for the fourth frag as well, but no, it's Snape who gets that frag, and unfortunately the fourth frag didn't came through that easily. But this time, in order to take that kill orb, yes, they are going to put up a wall, but it's not going to be enough because Zeus of the Recon is going to be a little bit more precise with his play. Devour can be utilized, but no, that's not the case. Look at this, Zeus going all ham. A 1v2 coming in from that individual. Indeed, looking forward to pick up a good fight. And Zeus is definitely like a champion at this point with the champion vandal in his hand, because the way he's playing, especially in the long ranges, is absolutely amazing. But now the retaliation will be there. It's 25-40, a gap of 15 good frags. It is definitely significant.
Yeah, it's truly significant, and it's remarkable to break that target because 41 and now it's going to be 42. Rihanna using all the weapons very, very rightly, and there you go. It's Jet for you, getting that X utilization extractor into the side. Oh, he's taking that one player down, going for the second one. That was a quick, cheeky shot.
Oh
and
no!
that was the second one. Beautiful. 43-29. Teal, they are getting a comeback. That is really, really very beautiful to see. And now they're not giving any chance. In the last few minutes, they're accelerating in the game, utilizing those FVP angles, having vandals into their hand. Inside around the mid generator and this map, you know. It's always really very difficult because it's known to everybody, every single angle, every single position out there. Stone Power still trying to figure it out. And as you said, you know, now they are trying to just waste the time because they have the lead, and if they waste the time, they will be the winner. There you go again, Noah. She's been taken down. Mac utilizing the jet very nicely. Snap FPS with Neon. Oh, she was unable to gain the position out there, dashing in from here to there. And oh, it was very quick. A quick snap in and a quick shot. 46-34 is the scoreline. 1 minute 30 seconds still left.
1 minute and 30 seconds, that means just 90 seconds left at this point. And of course, in these bare minimum seconds, what Team Teal has to do is basically buy a very good amount of play and eventually come up with some good trade fire so that they can really retaliate on the standpoints. They're closing the gap, but then again, it's just not enough. 14 frags is what the gap is all about. On the other corner, yes, Team Teal is trying to pick up the pace, but how far can they go? That's a big question at this point. Of course, they have to reach out to a marker where they have 50 frags and the opponent has got 51. They have to completely stop the domination coming in from the opponent, but that is not going to be the case because Snape with his dashes and eventually beautiful running skills is still getting the job done. The precision is there, the right crispy headshots are coming in. One good shot of that Vandal is more than enough to put down your opponent, and look at that, Mag goes down and so does Zeus. So it's Nova which is going ham with the Vandal. Neon is buying the time, Neon is creating that distraction, and at the same point when the distraction comes in, even the distraction is something that follows up. Oh, the Devour at the right time period used. It was the dismissal that came through. Now it's 41-56. No, my bad. It's 57 now. The number of frags that are increasing rapidly is absolutely amazing. But in these 18 seconds that are left, I can pretty confidently predict that at this point, Team Stone Power is the one which is going to win because there is no such time period left to really come back with a strong comeback.
Yeah, sure. You know, last few seconds, and there you go. Now this is the final countdown, and there you go. It's an easy win for Stone Power because the way they played from the starting till the mid phases. For a while, I thought that Teal is trying to get a comeback when the scoreline was around 46-30 and they were getting back-to-back finishes point around there. From 40 to 46, they weren't able to get any finishes point. But yes, I'm really very surprised to see the way they tackled it around, the way Stone Power played. They actually justified their name. They actually showed the power, and they were really very overpowered in the match.
Yeah, definitely, especially talking about the stage 4. When we were actually in the latest stage, the last stage, at that point when the Vandals came into the picture, yes, they were definitely looking a little bit more better. Initially, of course, the match was like a little bit close, a little bit equalized because we were talking about the classic fights, and eventually we had Singers and Spectres into the vision. Ares was being used by
Yeah.
Team T. All of those situations were putting both the teams in a similar passion, a similar phase, to be honest. But in the later part, we got to see the crisp shots and eventually the trade fire, the team communication. That is something which is very, very important in a game like this, in a game like Valorant, where you have a teammate. You have to be very, very keen on your calculations and also your coordination with your teammate. The callouts has to be a little bit more proper. Of course, these are few maps which you don't usually go for the play, because whenever I also go for Valorant, if I have to grind, I can go for the practice match or I can go for a death match. But
Yeah.
other than that, usually we go for swift plays, we go for rank matches, or we just play customs or competitive matches, stuff like that. But at
Mhm.
the same point, when you talk about team deathmatch, the maps are totally different. You don't really know which particular nook and corner is called what. So for like initial 3 to 5 minutes, you might be figuring out how the map works. But in the later part, when you have the right gun, when you have the right knowledge of the map as well, which is kind of like etiquette, if you know which particular corner you have to hold to, you can easily put down the players, and that's exactly what Neon was trying to do every now and then. We got to see Neon holding good angles. We got to see Neon becoming the distraction on the other corner. Nova putting up some good
Yeah.
shots. So that's what the team coordination is all about. One guy is distracting the opponent. Another one is just picking up the frags. That was the beauty of this particular team known as Stone Power.
Yeah, that was really very great to watch the way they played in, because it's a 2v2 battle, as we all know. So it's not about only a significant gameplay of your personal level, but also a good gameplay at a team level as well. It's not only about when you go for a 5v5 battle or a 4v4 battle, it's a teamwork. When it's a duo as well, it's a team. So yeah, you have to play with all the efforts and all the plannings. But yes, this was the first match of Alienware Gaming Saturdays. At the same time, if you want to enjoy this battle of team deathmatch, you can go and check it out on Alienware, Dell Alienware M18 and M16 laptops, which will enhance your experience and boost your, a gaming experience a lot. But yeah, this would be the first match of the day. We would be going for a short break. After that, we'll be coming with the second match of the day. Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I welcome you all to Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Myself, Eagle, alongside it's my co-caster Raider, and we have gone through the first match of Valorant, the team deathmatch, and now it will be the second match of the day. How much excited you are, Raider? But before that, have you checked out Dell Alienware M18 and Dell Alienware M16 laptops?
Yeah, I have, and eventually I visited my nearest Alienware exclusive store, and I've got all the information that is required. I'm looking forward to pretty soon purchase this beautiful laptop, M16 to be precise, because that is one which specifies my workload. So depending on your workload, depending on your budget, depending on your requirements, what you can really do is just visit the exclusive stores. Our Alienware experts will be there. They will let you know which particular gadget is good for you. It can be the headphones that you are requiring, it can be the keyboard and mouse combo that you are requiring, or maybe some other gadget like a PC, or maybe a monitor, or maybe a full-fledged laptop that is there like M16 or M18. So depending on your specifications, you can go for it. Other than that, yeah, answering to your first question, that how excited I am about the match number 2, well, I'm pretty excited, because the thing is, the first match went very close, to be honest. Of course, for the first 3 stages it was close, but in the later part we got to see like there was a difference of 14 to 15 frags, which is kind of major, because it's a 2v2 battle. 15-16 frags definitely matters a lot, and we got to see that in the later part, like when just 2 minutes or 3 minutes were left. At that point, the other team's stone power was just trying to consume the time. They were not even letting the space for the other team to come into the picture, and whenever they were trying to come in, because they had to, because the gap was there, they were trying to take the frags. At the same point, the retaliation came through from stone power, so they were quite calculative. So I'm happy about that. The particular team which was calculative, which was coordinated, which knew how the call-outs are going to work out, is now in the stage 2. But of course, the journey from there is going to be even more tougher. But before that, before we get to see another match from Team Stone Power, I do believe there are plenty of other matches that we have to watch, and we have to see how stage 1 other teams are going to compete in the stage 1.
Yeah, let's see how it's going to be the second match, and which are these agents which are going to be used by the players, and how, as we talk about the communication and coordination, how would be the communication and coordination between these players, between these teams, because whenever there's a new match coming in, new players are coming in, new faces are coming in, and with that some new experiences also comes down the lane. So yes, and let's see what would be the experience that we would witness, that player would witness, that our audience would witness. But if you guys are watching on the esports club, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream. At the same time, do follow us on Instagram as well, because you keep getting those updates and everything out there, that which are the events and all those stuffs coming down the lane. But at the same time, yes, prepare yourself for the fight. This would be the stage 1. Fred has chosen Ryan over there, like Jade has also been playing. This would be the pistol round, where you would be moving very slightly, very quietly, trying to find the opponents and then take those shots very rightly. But yes, I would also love to see the opponents. It's Red and Predator onto the other side. And yes, this is the first one-on-one battle face-off, where Splinter has taken Red down and Lagjet has taken Predator down over there. Now the scoreline is 2-1.
It's 2-2 right now, and the classic shots that are coming in from the other opponent is good, but at the same point, the ghost that is being actively used by Red is absolutely amazing. Splinter now retaliates. It's ISO and Reina as the combination for the particular team known as Verdict. On the other corner, when we talk about Team Skeleta, what they have got is a Neon and an ISO. So both the teams have got one ISO. I am a bit surprised to see ISO coming into the picture, because ISO is one of those agents which is very good duelist, but at the same point, we have to see that how good he is when it comes to blocking the field and eventually putting some blinds. The flashes are very necessary, especially in the later part. The flashes has to come, where Reina as a duelist can definitely be advantageous, because her Lear can definitely be beneficial. On the other corner, the wall that could be created by ISO is another thing that can be utilized. But for now, Splinter with the Sheriff definitely looks good. There go some beautiful shots, and Splinter now is going to switch onto a Stinger. Oh, it's going to be a close battle. Look at this. ISO goes down, but Fred retaliates. It's 10-9. Skeleta fights back. Oh man, initially Verdict was there with a big chunk of lead, but now that lead is somewhere gone. It comes to an equalizing stand. Sheriff being utilized. Look at this Splinter. Why did Predator go to a reload? I mean, man, he had the bullets, but he decided to go for a reload, and it costed him. With the Bucky, the furious shots. Of course, it's not going to be easy, but still Red does it again, and so does Predator of his team. So Verdict is finally going to have their lead.
It's a tough battle. It's a neck-to-neck battle coming in. 12-12 is the score line. This is the stage to Lagjet Splinter. They're playing very vitally over there. Red. Oh, he's again taken down by Lagjet. And what I can see, Lagjet, he's been very consistent in the first few minutes, in the first 3 minutes, the way he's playing him, the way he's going in. And that is truly fantastic. And again, it's a one-on-one battle coming against each of the Red over there. Oh! That was beautiful by Splinter. A very, very massive game has been played with Predator now. He was ready for the revenge to be taken care of. Again, there's something that you have to be careful. Splinter over there. Oh, Predator, that was a great cheeky shot. A very fine shot. Directly on target. Red, oh, he's been spotted again. Predator looking in trouble.
I'm out of here.
Yep.
Let's see how it's going to be. But right now, Lagjet, he's been really consistent to its results. Oh, again, Predator. These two combos are really very difficult to take care of. Red has taken Lagjet down.
It's definitely one of those close cutthroat matches that I was expecting earlier, but yeah, pretty excited to see how the game goes on. Oh, this guy wanted to have that shield, but even before he could have get it, there comes a retaliation. Red once again fights back, and with that the ISO comes up with the ult. Is going to capture that Neon, but let's see who wins the 1v1 duel, or it is going to be Predator. As the name suggests, he is the Predator. He's of course going to put down his prey, and that's exactly what I did. 22-19, there is a lead, and it's significant to be honest, but now that significance of the lead might go down, because it does feel like that the counter will be coming in, but no! What a play coming in from Verdict. Impressive enough. Predator fights back, but this time Red goes down without coming up with even a single frag, and so does the Predator. Splinter fights back, it's a 1v2. I do believe Splinter can easily bring in the equalizing standpoint for the team. Lagjet on the other corner, yeah, he's struggling a bit. Maybe he's going to fight back in the later part, but yeah, for now, the Vandals and the Phantoms are going to be really very active, and it does feel like that the Vandal is going to be the preferred choice of weapon that these individuals are going to play for. Oh, interesting trade. Predator puts down Splinter, Lagjet puts down Predator, and on the other corner, Red now finds Lagjet, and then Splinter retaliates with taking down Red. That's interesting, man. What a fair share of trades coming in. All Team Skeleta has to do is just combine their efforts, come up in a closer circuit, and then fight back. Look at Lagjet with that operator going all ham and putting down his opponent.
It's going to be just very much intense. You know, what if we talk about the score line? 30-26 is the score line, and the lead is not very vast. Oh, that was a quick game. That was a quick game. Played by Red.
Show me a target.
Now she's been taking down Lagjet. Oh, he's been very consistent. Splinter has taken down Predator over there. 30-20 is just 4 points in buffer. And it can be covered. It can be covered by Verdict. Skeleta over there. Both the teams, we have to be really very careful because things may change in the last few minutes. And we have seen that much time in the past, so you have to be really very alert at this time. 34-30 is the score line. Lead of 5 points. Lagjet again. Oh, Red has been taken down. There comes the counter attack. They weren't ready for this. Red has taken Splinter down over there, using the agents very nicely. And now, as this is the final stage, Vandal is coming in play. And now this would be a tough battle for both teams.
Challenges are rising now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Of course, the time is ticking, and this time is going to be very crucial for both the individuals. It does feel like that Lagjet is going to pick up the pace again, but look at that proper retaliation coming in from Verdict as well. The team known as Verdict is putting up some good fight at this point, and now it is a equalizing standpoint. Trust me, initially if you have that equalizing standpoint, I do believe that the lead can be mesmerizing, but in the later part you don't really go for the equalizing stand. You want to create a good lead and you want to capitalize on that particular lead, but that is something which is not at all happening for the players of Team Skeleta, because they are setting up a score. Now on the other corner, Lagjet and his teammate, that is Red, they are fighting back and putting up some good scores as well. So that's a good scenario. Predator on the other corner may be getting countered very soon. Behind the Tetris, and there goes the Neon putting down the opponent. But still the lead is there in the favor of Verdict, and a beautiful swing also coming in. With that, the ace for Red. The Prime Vandal is definitely helping him out. But Predator after putting down Legs Jat, is going to push down Team Skeleta, and Skeleta is now going to come up with a combined effort. Look at both the individuals waiting and trying to come from the same angle, but that is not going to be helpful anymore because it was the Reina, it was the guy known as Red, which was holding a very good spot. And with that, look at this, how slowly but steadily Team Verdict has got a very good buffer now.
40, 40, 40, 48 is the score line. And now they're moving into 40s. You have 2 minutes into your hand. And is that possible that he could cover that lead? I think so. If it is going to happen, I think this would be really very great to watch. But Verdict having the lead, they would love to waste the time over there. Oh, that was a close one. 44, 48. Skeleta getting that comeback, and there you go. Now it's 45. Just more 3 points to get that 1-1. Oh, beautiful lag jet. They were lagging behind few points, and now this is a neck-to-neck battle. That competition is coming to play. 49-48 is the score line. Red is taking down lag jet over there. A lead of 2 points. Verdict, they have to be very careful. They were winning the match throughout the time, and now in the last few minutes, if you lose, it's going to be really very difficult. Predator, well, he's hunting the players down. He is hunting the players down. Red, ooh, what a shot! Lag is down again, and Predator now they are magnifying their lead.
Whoa! Big and bold shots with the operator. Red is now picking up the pace, but we really have to see if these last few operator shots are going to get connected or not. Remember, just 40 more seconds to go with Lagjet finds a valuable pick on Red. Predator. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, he got an interesting angle to play with, and he outperforms. Indeed, Lagjet versus Predator. It's an ISO versus ISO situation, but wow, what a beautiful shot coming in from even the Reina. And Reina goes for the double devour because wanted to recapitalize on the HP points, and she does. 60-50. Whoa, in the later part, we get to see that gap being so big that now 10 more frags is going to be required for Team Skeleta to even be closer to Team Verdict. But that is not going to be the case because look at this, the time is going to get consumed. A similar type of story, to be honest, when we compare this match with the previous one, where even Team Stone Power was like somewhere around 60 plus points and the opponent was struggling around 40 points. But that's the exact type of storyline that happened in this particular POI. Although, I have to say that initially Verdict was kind of in a very big lead. Later part, in the middle scenario, we got to see that they were struggling, and then also when we got to see like just 2 more minutes are left, then they started to pick up the pace again. Their calculations were working out. The operator that was being utilized by Red was also quite influential. Of course, these shots that were very, very important. Just one good shot on the body and you are able to put down your opponent. Some small angles, some small crevices is something that Red was trying to explore, and he actually definitely was very good with it. Because on the other corner, Lagjet and the other guy, they were also trying to perform. Neon and the ISO, if I'm not wrong, they were the team combination that was there from Defender's perspective. They were also trying to perform. They were also fighting back. Their aim was good, their precision was good, but it's all about the callouts. It's all about the placement of your crosshairs, and also at the same point from which angle you are peaking. They were kind of a little bit more predictable. Of course, there are not a lot of angles that you can really explore in a short map like this, but yeah, that's how the game number 2 also went down. But now for game number 3, you have to be stay tuned and watch the highlights. Till then, we are going to go for a short break, and after that, we'll be back very soon with the Valorant action being resumed right there on the stream.
this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop. Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Well, hey folks, after a quick short break, indeed, yes, we are finally back on the desk of EMB and Intel presents the EMB Gaming Saturdays. Of course, we have seen some interesting matches today, but then again, the number of matches are not going to come anytime soon. So, of course, we are going to witness another beautiful matchup of Team Deathmatch and Valorant action. It will be a 2v2, of course, and on the desk, it will be Raider and Eagle. Once again, we are going to witness a lot of interesting fights. We are going to witness a lot of interesting coordination play, gunplay coming into the picture. The precision has to come in. Utilities are going to be there. The abilities are going to get mastered, of course. But at the same point, if you are keen on watching a 1v1 showdown of Mortal Kombat, what you have to really do is basically visit the venue. Alienware exclusive sources where usually we get to see the Alienware Gaming Saturdays happening. So make sure to check out whichever store is there in the nearest area of your city, and you can go ahead and check for the restrictions. Also, you can follow the esports club's page where you will get every single necessary detail about the upcoming tournaments or upcoming events. But other than that, yeah, pretty excited. What about you, Eagle Man?
We have almost watched those two matches, which was really very exciting to watch, and I'm really very pumped up to see the third match of the day. Let's see how these players gonna play, which are the agents, which are the characters they're gonna choose, and how they're gonna communicate against each other. As we all know, this is not a normal match. This is gonna be a 2v2 TDM battle, team deathmatch, where things may not work the same way it goes in a normal match. So you have to be very alert. You have to scope. You have that target of 100, but if you are at lead with the end of 10 minutes, I think you'll get that winner tag and you'll be winning the match. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be, which are the players who are going to play and what's the new experience coming down the line. But before that, if you haven't checked Alienware M16 and M18 laptops, please go do check out that as well. And as we all know, it's a bit difficult in the first few minutes to understand the map and understand the rotation out there, how you're going to go and how you want to attack or how you want to defend it. But let's see, Dark Templar with Jet into his side, moving in with that first stage at the pistol. Oh, that was a good one. A good start coming from the side of Enter, and on the other side it's GT Millan.
Well, that was a crispy headshot indeed. And of course, TT Millan is right now trying to equalize whatever the score from the ENT Ray team is coming in. And they're definitely trying to fight back. So that's good. With the use of Satchel, again, a definitely interesting way to go for the heal orb. Boombot being utilized. Raze for the first time I've seen in this particular mode. And of course, Raze can be a very beneficial agent. Look at that. With the gun, this Raze was trying to put down the player, but eventually it was not that easy for him. But the Boombot found its way and got the closure. That's interesting. Raze coming up with a beautiful 1v2. A well-formed 1v2 to be honest, but Nanashi is definitely doing a good job of taking that agent and taming it and performing way too good with this particular agent, because usually we do see Raze being a very good agent, but at the same point people struggle with it. The double satchels are something that usually people don't are able to use very efficiently, but this guy Nanashi, he is very good with the double satchels. He's very good with the type of play that he's coming up with. Look at him again, using the satchel to relocate himself, using the pin shells to kind of put a pressure onto the opponent, and at the same point using the other weaponries to really pinpoint precise where the play could be. But with the Sheriff now in the hand, 6-12 is the scoreline. Definitely a big one, but let's see if that is going to connect. Indeed, Silver Stack finds a valuable one. It's TTG Rapper who got taken down just right now. Millan is in big trouble. Oh, both the Giants got slayed, and with that it's now 9-12. A buffer of 3 good scores. Marshall gets obstructed, but still the payment has to be done. It's Rapper who finds both the individuals down.
Yeah, let's say I think this is the first match where the players are really bit aggressive in the first and second stage itself, because in the last 2 matches, in the first few stages, in the first and second stage, players were trying to understand the game, understand the pattern, how they should move in and how they should take those fights. But here it's something very different. They are being very aggressive, taking those fights and getting those finishes. The points has been increasing very fastly. So let's see how it's going to be. 7 minutes, and Dark Templars will stack on this side. T2 Millan versus Enter. Well, it's a 16-all score line. And now they have got that SMG Spectre into the side. They have to be really very careful. TT Crapper is moving in, and that was really beautiful. He was blind for a while, but he anyhow managed to get those shots. And the finish point as well. 18-17 is the scoreline. A bit, I'll say, competitive enough, but we all know at the last stage, players really very dangerous for each other. And then the scoreline goes very, very fast.
Well, indeed, the scoreline is something everybody has to watch out for. 19-19 is definitely a good scoreline, but with that, oh, the ISO, Silver Stack goes with the ult. Reina, precise, but at the same point, not that precise. Look at this. As soon as the ISO comes out of the ult, it's Nanashi who puts him down. That's interesting. That's intriguing, to be honest. Because it was a fair trade. Not just that, even it was a 1v2. Oh, now it's Grappa who does the 1v2. Wow, that's brilliant. The way these guys are performing is absolutely amazing. And now Empress already being utilized. Make sure to put a pressure on Reina, because if Reina outperforms at this point, that would be mesmerizing. But Dark Templar retaliates with his own Vandal, and now the scoreline is of 22 to 25. That's interesting. Oh, there you go. Once again, Nanashi coming in and putting up a good dent. I would love to see how far they're going to go. It's GT Millan versus ENT Rare. Satchels and relocates. This time finds the value. Silver Stag finds another crucial one. Oh no, the showstopper was not that good, was not that precise, and that's why the value didn't come through.
Well, let's see how it's going to be. The scoreline is 28-24. Millan is having a lead of 3 to 4 points into their side, which is a pretty good start. And as this is the final stage, you'll not get a much time. Last 5 minutes, and in that 5 minutes, you have to make a lead. The way the scoreline is moving, it's very difficult to say that which team will win or which team will dominate from here. Yes, they're still trying to break the cover over there. Silver Stag just going up and down, and finally has been taken down. And that was a great pick. Grapper is just grabbing those finishes point and just saying his name. Manashi not ready yet. Shot. Cover. And yes, 30-32 is the score line.
Indeed it is. 32-33. Oh, there you go. Scores are picking up. Jet on the other corner, the Templar with the Prime Vandal in the hand. Definitely shows his prime. Oh no, this is going to be a big trouble. Let's see if the satchels are going to work. But the cover comes in from that Reina, although it was not significant. Oh, the race goes down. Unfortunate. But yeah, the race goes down. With the knives already in the hands. The ultimate of that beautiful Jet can definitely be quite punishing. Grapper. Oh no, he gets taken down. With knife being utilized, Grapper goes down. Now the HP is not that much, so it's definitely going to be a big trouble. What Jet has to do is just basically go for the heal orbs. I feel it's going to be a big trouble, but oh no! Reina misses wildly, and so does the Raze. With that, the result is quite evident. But finally, Grapper finds himself back in the fight, and look at him going all the way to come up with a 1v2. That's a brilliant fight coming in, although he missed a lot initially, and that costed Nanashi's life. But Grapper right now has got a 3k. Nanashi finds his first k after the respawn, so that means in the later part we might get to see TT Millan outperforming. And to be honest guys, the trajectory of today's day in the Alienware Gaming Saturday has been somewhat that all the attackers are winning, meanwhile the defenders are losing. So is it going to be a similar story? Is it going to be Team TT Millan going to win, or something different is going to happen? That's what I really want to see, because Dark Templar and his teammate from ENT Rare, yeah, they are definitely picking up the pace now.
Let's see how it's going to be. 39. What is the scoreline? You have that lead of 1 point. You have 3 minutes into your hand, and Grapper, oh, he's being really phenomenal for himself and dangerous for the opponents, because the way he's playing him is not giving even a single chance of getting those 1-on-1 and 1v2 very fluently. Extremely at the time is looking dangerous, but still, if I look at the scoreline, 42-42 is very dangerous for both the teams, and now it's 43. Oh, there you go, it's 44. Silver Stag using his utilization, and as this is the final round, Vandal will come and play, and this would be difficult for few players because it's not easy to handle Vandal, and you know, you have to be really careful at this time. 2 minutes remaining, and there you go. Oh, Nanashi has taken down Templar, and Silver Stag will take that revenge and eliminate Nanashi.
I mean, while using Vandal, weaponries like these definitely comes up with the recoil, so people have to figure out how they are going to pick up the pace along with that. But the Boombot is going to put a lot of pressure, but okay, Silver Stag puts down the Boombot with one crucial bullet of that operator. It might cost him, because still now Silver Stag is not being able to reconnect his shots. Ooh, unfortunately Grapper puts him down even before he could have connected his Vandal shot. With that, it's 48-48. TT Millan is fighting their way back in the game, although ENT Rare has already got a very good initial strategic overpoint in this particular scenario. They're picking up the height advantage. They're trying to put the players down with the only Vandal in the hand. No, it's not the Vandal, it's the Phantom that I'm talking about. Wow, that's interesting. Silver Stag finds one finds two, but was unable to find the third one. But Grapper on the other corner is going to definitely take down two individuals, and with that, the lead falls in the hands of TT Millan. Remember, guys, we are the last few minutes. These are the few last seconds that we are left with, and in these last few seconds, people have to fight back. People have to pick up a very good pace, otherwise, it's just not going to be beneficial enough. 53 to 50. There you go. The Empress comes in. The ultimate is being utilized at this point. Let's see who gets the best benefit of the doubt in this particular scenario. It's the Templar, which is picking up the pace. Grapper on the other corner. The Empress finds just one value and instantly gets converted. Well, this was something that I was not expecting. There you go. The fight is now in a very shaky corner for Team ENT Rare, although they are picking up the pace. But trust me, TT Millan already has got it done.
55-54 is the scoreline. Last 30 seconds to go, and it's still not confirmed that which team gonna win. TT Millan, they are just trying to waste the time over there and win the game by those 2 points. Let's see those hide and seekers going in. 57-54 is the score, and 15 seconds to go. Again, it's a 1-on-1 face off, and now the lead is into the side of TT Millan. And from here, I totally agree. It's very difficult for them to get a comeback because 4 points in the last 2 seconds is not very much easy. And there you go. It's a win for TT Millan by 5 points. And this was a very different match as compared to the last matches because I wasn't expecting an end like this. You know, a neck-to-neck battle was coming in play from the starting of the matches, and then at the end, I was expecting that the lead would arise by 10 or 12 or 20 points as in the last few matches, but you know, something or the other happened, and that in the end also, it was a very tough battle for the players to go in with. But let's see how will be the fourth match of the day. But Raider, were you expecting an end like this in this match?
To be honest, yes. After seeing the first two matches, I was like, yeah, maybe this day is going to be definitely a little bit more challenging for both the sides. And remember, guys, this is not the finale. This is not the semifinals. This is not the quarterfinals. This is the qualifying stage. This is the stage number 1, where the competition like this is definitely intriguing us a lot. Where both the teams, or should I say, all 4 players that are there in the game are definitely par on each other. They're definitely very prudent with their game skills. They definitely know what they're doing in the game, and they are very good with their FPS action. Their trigger discipline is quite intriguing to watch. Yeah, there are some minor mistakes. Of course, these minor mistakes are something which are at the end getting enlarged, and that's why one team is losing, another one is winning. But the game goes on with all the attackers from first game to second game to third game. The attackers are winning. Meanwhile, the defenders are unfortunately getting eliminated from the competition. But the main goal of Alienware and Intel of providing this beautiful IP known as Alienware Gaming Saturday is to basically provide the opportunity or the feel of how esports is budding and how you can cherish laptops from Alienware like M16 and M18 to provide yourself with the best performance that you really need in a smaller form factor. So yeah, that thing is definitely getting fulfilled because I do see that a lot of players have increased in terms of their gameplay, because from like 6 to 7 months we have been constantly watching these Alienware Games Saturdays. We have seen a lot of evolution when it comes to the gameplay. Earlier there were some other games. When it comes to FPS title, we had games like CS and other games were also there, like EAFC was there. But eventually in this particular scenario, currently we have Mortal Kombat for the 1v1 tools, and for the 2v2 tools we have got Valorant action. Again, Valorant is a game which is full of the FPS action, but at the same point it is a little bit different with CS because you get to see the abilities being utilized. The lineups or something are definitely that can be utilized as well when it comes to the utilities like paint shells of that race and satchels as well. So yeah, another thing that I'm very happy about in this particular game number 3 was basically the way these satchels were used by that particular Nanashi guy coming in from the opponent's perspective, the attacker's perspective. So it's very important how you use your abilities. In order to see how these other opponents are going to use their abilities, we have to wait a little longer. We are going to go for a short break where you'll get to see the highlights, and after the break gets over, we'll be back with the action of match number 4.
Okay, so here we are back after a short break to Alienware Gaming Saturdays. We have already witnessed those three matches, and now we would be moving towards the fourth match of round one. Myself, Eagle, alongside it's my co-caster Raider, and Raider. Last match was really,
Yeah.
really very exciting. I really enjoyed the game. How about you?
Yeah, it was pretty intriguing to be honest. The 1v1 coordinations that were coming in, the trade files that were being delivered, all these things are absolutely amazing. But for me, the highlight of the moment was basically those satchels that were coming in from Nanashi. It was from GT Millan. It was a very good match to be honest. But at the same point, when we talk about the next upcoming matches, now we have V Flick versus Team Said. The thing is that it might be one of those one-sided matches. It might be one of those close quarter matches. We never know because again, these faces are the new faces. These faces are one of those faces which are just trying to gain the experience of what the esports is all about. And thanks to Alienware and Intel, the combined effort from their corner is definitely working out because we have seen that evolution from the get-go of this event to till this date. We have seen a lot of players. We have seen a lot of potential FPS stars who are rising from their particular gameplays, and that's absolutely amazing. They're gaining the experience. They are practicing a lot. Then if they are enjoying the gameplay, they are using these M16 and M18 laptops to improve their game sounds as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see if this match is going to be one-sided or a close quarter match because again, the close quarter matches are very intriguing to watch because you never know what is going to happen. We are like throughout the match on the edge of our seats because maybe this particular team is going to win or that particular team is going to win. So all those question marks, all those anxiety, all those suspense are just going to get resolved very soon as the match gets started, and the next 9 minutes and 30 seconds are going to be even more important, trust me.
Yeah, we would be watching those matches very soon at the right time. But at the same time, guys, if you're watching the stream on the
No.
Esports Club, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and do follow us on our other socials as
Yep.
well, on Instagram and Facebook and other stuff there uh, out there. But at the same time, Raider, as this is the fourth match
Mm-hmm.
of the round one, I would love to see that which are those agents, which are those characters which are coming in play, because we have seen, many
Yeah.
different characters, many different agents in the first three matches. So I'm really very excited to see that. Is there any new name coming in? Is there any new type of experience coming in? Any new type of battle coming in? Because
Okay.
the first two matches was a bit, I'll say, a high scoring as compared to the third one, because third one lies around 58 or something, and the first two were around 64 or 68, somewhat like that. So what I believe, that if there is a close combat match for a close score line, then it will be around 54, 58, as we saw in the last match. But if it's going to be a high scoring match with a good lead, then it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be around 68, 40 or 68, 50, somewhat like that. So yes, we have to see how it's going to
True.
be and where it's going to be lie down.
Yeah, definitely there is a big potential of a one-sided match coming in, and if that one-sided match comes in, maybe we are going to go north of 70 to 80 frags coming in, because I do remember like in past anyway gaming Saturdays we got to see a score of 98 frags. It was very close to 100. Nobody has yet reached the mark of 100 in 10 minutes because again it's not
Yeah.
that easy to put down your opponent and completely capitalize on him. But yeah, there were some moments where like 98, 95, 96 frags is something that the opponents were able to get. So I'm looking forward to see if that is the kind of play that we're going to witness. And also, guys, let me once again remind you that this is just the stage one that we are talking about. There are many more stages to talk about. There are many more matches that are going to happen. And even before that, like in the qualification stage, every single match is, of course, going to be a BO1, except the finale, if I'm not wrong. All the details will be shared to you. But yeah, all the matches that are there on the stream are going to be BO1s. The challenges that are going to be there are going to be one of those moments where if you make it, yes, you are in the next stage. If you don't, we're outside the competition. But as a caster, I would love to once again add on that either you win it or you learn from it. So that learning curve has to go on. You have to figure out what went wrong in the
Yeah.
previous Elevate Gaming Saturdays, how you can improve yourself to be a little bit more prudent, a little bit more effective in the game in the upcoming stages, because that's what really matters. It's not about the past, to be honest, because maybe if you have won today, maybe next time there is going to be some other team, some other individual who is going to beat you, and that guy is going to be crowned as the champion of your city. He's going to have that bragging right. So in order to make sure that the bragging right stays with you, make sure that these 15,000 worth of Amazon vouchers are going to be in your favor, what that individual team has to do is just basically be 110% active in the game, be with their coordination, be with their trigger discipline, and then only they might just survive. So Cricky starts off way too early, and Beeflick gets the first one.
Let's see how it's going to be. This is the stage one, and the pistol rounds comes in action, and it's another battle coming in play, and you have to be really, really very alert. 3-1 is the score line. But minute has already been over. Now he's been tackled around. The trap has been built, and Brimstone was just hassled into that fight. Flick was said these are the two teams playing against each other, but now the scoreline is 5-2 where Flick is leading with those two into their side. Shot bad and moving again with that pistol. Again a 1-1 battle. Oh, but that was a good dash out by Jet. She's trying to just be away from the fight for a while. Let's see how it's going to be. 8.5 minutes still remaining, and it's again a 1-on face-off. Tricky. Well, a tricky shot would come in. Again, they are using those FDP angles. It's a 1-on-1 battle. One Nation Enslave. She took that one big, but shot bad. He was ready to take that revenge.
Over there.
They're ready. They're active and they are quite viable at this point when it comes to their weaponry as well. But look at this. Shot Dad gets a beautiful fight, and Shot Dad was able to put down Bhishma Pitama. At the same moment, if you talk about Punished Enslave, they are also trying to retaliate. They're constantly trying to pick up a big pace at this point, and it does feel like that Flick is just going to get placed from the get-go. Although, the later part, when the Vandals and Phantoms will be active, maybe things will be a little bit more different. But for now, yes, it is indeed a beautiful trade fire coming in from both the individual teams. Sometimes it's Flick which is putting up the pace. On the other corner, there are a few moments where we got to see Unset doing the same, but with this updraft and the dash, things were not at all that comfortable for them. And look at that, it's already a downfall for them. Oh, the wall has been created. Shot Dead wants to go a little bit further. Jet already on the verge of getting taken down, but Jet fights back. Wow, that's a beauty. Well, Jet does not know where the opponent is. Finally gets the information and is going to pull through. But Brimstone, I don't know how effective this agent is going to go, because if you see, the body surface is a little bit higher as it's a male agent, and at the same point when it comes to the other things, like basically when it comes to his utilities, all you have some smokes. Beautiful fireball is going to be there. Other than that, you can actually go for the ult, but I don't think that the ult is just going to be beneficial enough for now. So yeah, choosing Brimstone, I do believe Bhishma is going to be in a little bit of a trouble-like situation, because from the other corner we have ISO, we have Reina, there is one pop flash, and there is one guy who is going to make you vulnerable. So a lot of utility impact is going to be there, and for that reason, what I truly believe at this point is that Flick might just be able to save their day and might just be able to move on to the next stage.
Yeah, truly, this is the stage 3, 21-12 is the scoreline, and as we were talking about a one-sided domination, this is what being portrayed here. Flick is totally trying to dominate with a lead of almost 6 points into their side, which is a bit challenging for the opponents. But yes, they can still get a comeback, and one by one, they're getting close to this point. There you go. Now they're very close. With just a backup of 5 points. Shoot that, and he was able to take down Brimstone over there. Bhishma Pitama. Well, this is a great name. Let's see. Does the name justify the players? This is really very important to see. But yes, oh, he was blind for a while again. Oh, he missed that shot. The counter attack was really very precise.
Indeed, but 21-25, the score line definitely looks a little bit more favorable to Flick. Oh, the other guy from team said is kind of on a very edgy corner at this point, but this situation with the ultimate, the Jet, was unable to really cherish it. Well, I'm surprised at the same point. A little bit sad to see that Team Set is not able to pick up their pace, and they are not even proving themselves quite lethal at this point. Bhishma on the other corner is right over there, stuck trying to figure out what he has to do for the next few particular stages. But if you talk about Flick, they've already got a very good kind of lead. They're trying to fight back. Punished and Slave on the other corner is going to move forward. The Reina gets spotted and instantly gets taken down as well. There you go. One more. There's going to get picked off. And not just that, even the Lear finds a very good spot. We got to see that the Jet was blinded for a moment, and at that point, the ISO swinged and was able to take down the opponent. So it's good to see how that game is going to go. But at the same point, remember, the Bhishma is back in the game, but Punished and Slave comes up with a 1v2, kind of single-handedly taking his team maybe to a victory. But now he is going to get compromised, but Bhishma fights back. Look at the Fate trade coming in. Instantly shot dead, shots dead. The Bhishma Pitama. And with that, 26-30. Oh, there you go. The Hellfire will be coming in. Nobody is going to get damaged with that. Of course, this is going to give a brief time to rotate. and brief time to figure out how they have to fight back. But
It's you and
yeah,
me.
it's just not that beneficial. But Bhishma Pitama now has been taken down. And it is going to be a 1v1 battle between the Jet and the ISO. And Jet, for now, is going to be the far superior duelist. And not just that, he's going to put down the Quickie guy as well. Wow.
Yeah, it was totally really very difficult. 20 to 29 is a scoreline where this is where the final stage is coming in play, and now you are having those bundles into your hands.
Right
So
here.
you have to be really, really very overpowered. The team which is really very confident and having a good communication over here will totally try to dominate and win the game. But 23-31 scoreline, this is somewhat looking like a last match, a replica of that, where teams are just giving a tough competition to each other, and it's very difficult to say again that which team is going to win till the last minute. 31 minutes still remaining. Quickie, well, she's getting those cracking shots, taking Brimstone down. I'm still in doubt that why they have chosen Brimstone over here. From my perspective, it's not a very good choice, but let's see how much a better role he can play over here. For now, B-Flick versus Set 36-32 is the scoreline where they are having lead of 2. They're having lead of 3 points for now, and now it's increased to 4. And again, a 1-1 face off, a surprise. Ricky wasn't ready, but reload came in. Punish and slave. Let's see how it's going to be. It's a 1v2 coming for him, and there you go. This was the punishment. Again, a surprise, and now it's 39-33. Cricky, well, she's getting those cracking shots.
Multiple shots were missed, to be honest, initially, and these situations are definitely going to be now a little bit more pressurizing for the players of Set, to be honest, because it's just 2 more minutes left. Oh, that was a good fight. That was definitely a good retaliation coming in. Punished and Slave, for his team, this guy is definitely doing wonders. He's getting the frags, he's getting the retaliation, he's getting the trade fire, he's setting up some good perimeters. But now with just 7 HP and no heal orbs, he was in trouble, but finally he gets a heal orb. So he's now putting up the pressure onto his opponent, but with the glitch pop Vandal in the hand, and on the other corner the Jet retaliating as well, we get to see that it's a scoreline of 40-38. Now Brim blocks with the smokes. The angle has been blocked out, but shot dead. Shot says Bhishma. Ooh, the ace is still walking. But finally it's 39-42. This is not the time where the Jet and ISO can slip. This is not the time where Bhishma can slip at this point, because he's the guy who was kind of on the edge for the greater part of like 1 minute. So he has to fight back. He has to pick up the pace. He has to kind of, should I say, give the team a fair shot of securing their spot in the next particular stage. But Jet goes down. Can Bhishma find something crucial? Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Wow. 44-41. This score line is not going to go far to like 50. But yeah, the competition definitely looks far enough. Competition definitely is quite mesmerizing. Another 1v1 being delivered. It's 44-43. Now this is the time where everything can change. Ooh, a beautiful, beautiful shot of that knife goes right there on the head of that Reina. Can they replicate it? Well, not so easily. Bhishma trying to fight back. ISO goes down. Now it's the turn of that Reina. Let's see what happens now.
Oh, it's really very difficult. 45-45 scoreline. Both teams are looking in trouble. Who will take that first step? Who will take that initiation in the last 28 seconds to get that one pick? There you go. It's a surprise for him. And there you go. It's V-Flick. 46-45. Shoot. Dad. Well, he was able to get that one pick. And now V-Flick, they would love to waste the time over there. Trying to get the shots. And V-Flick, they're trying to avoid it. Finally, Cricky. He'll get that final one, and now they're having a lead of 3 points. Last 3 seconds is remaining. There you go. Here's the winner for the final match of round 1. We flick. Well, they flicked it very nicely, and you know, the name totally justifies the team. The way they played was really, really very great. It was a very, very intense match till the last few seconds. We weren't unable to say at how it's going to be, but yeah, I really enjoyed the game.
To be honest, yes, of course. Initially, I thought that this might be one of those one-sided matches, but in the later part, we got to see that the close cutthroat competition is slowly beginning to rise, and that's exactly what we got to see at like 2-minute marker. We got to see both the teams performing equally well, and it was Team V-Flick which was kind of on a shaky corner for a brief moment, but then again they pick up the pace. And 48-45, it's not a very big buffer, but then again it's quite significant. There is 3 good frags difference that came between both the particular teams, and that's how the V Flick is going to move forward, and it's just going to be a similar storyline. All the attackers from the get-go of this day has been winning their slot, and they are moving for the stage number 2. So it's a very interesting way this particular tournament is going on,
Yep.
from the stage 1's first match to stage 1's fourth match. But now we'll take a short break, and after that we are going to dive into the next particular matchup where we might see something different, to be honest. Well, after seeing that one-sided match, to be honest, I was expecting it would be a one-sided match, but it eventually turned out to be a very beautiful, close contested match, and we got to see a storyline of maybe close to 50 plus frags. But then again, remember, guys, we went to a short break, and we promised that we are going to be back very soon with the fifth match of this action. And now we are back, and definitely very soon we will get to see a lot of intriguing matches as well, where we are for sure going to see close cutthroat matches. Because from here, from stage 1 to stage 2, I do believe now the transition is going to be even more effective, where both the teams, both the opponents, to be honest, are going to be even more well built, even more readily available right there in the game. They will be quite, should I say, interested in using their abilities and using their full potential of the game, so that they can qualify to the next particular stage. Because remember, guys, the goal is to be basically in the finale. Then after that, of course, being the champion is going to be a different thing. If you are there in the finale, you're going to get the chunk of 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon voucher, which matters a lot, definitely.
Yeah, Amazon voucher worth rupees 25,000 is really very important for the winners to take in care of. But right now, this would be the first match and fifth match of the day, first match of the round two. Let's see how it's going to be. Again, we would be talking on the same things. The discussion may go on that which are the agents, which are the characters that would be chosen. And right now, it's Neon, Red Pluto, and the two teams which are Spires versus Rizzlers. And the first round will be of pistols, where they'll be having some classic pistols and he'll be playing around it. Let's see in the stage one how would be going in, and it's going to be really important. There you go, that was a good cheeky shot. Carnage XT has been taken by Tripu. SX throw will take down Tripu over there. Tripu will take down Carnage XT again. A scoreline is of 1-2. 9 minutes is still in the game. They're still trying to figure it out how they could move in, which are the right areas, right angles, and there you go, one by one. Ultra obvious, ultra obs are this point down. Oh, there you go. Now you have to be really careful. You have to pick that wall, go in. Some blind spots have been created at the same time. Red Pluto, she was trying to get the area. It was really very difficult for her.
At this point, I do feel that, yeah, Rizzlers are doing a very great job of putting down the place. Look at him. Oh, wow. Throw already on an ace, and that too with the classic. Well, nothing surprises me at this point, because, yeah, of course, the players are grinding and the players are effectively putting up their high stakes game at this point. Carnage on the other corner is going to move forward. Wanted to go with the long range fight with the Spectre. You all know what the result could be, and that's exactly what we got to see. The result is just not going to be favorable enough. With the Devour in the hand, sorry, that was not Devour, it was the Dismissal that Reina was able to use, and from that corner, multiple seamless frags are coming in. I am looking forward to see if the number is going to increase from here, or there is going to be some kind of depletion coming in very soon or not. There goes another spray, the Bulldog being utilized. Reina goes for the Dismissal. Neon goes down, 6-12, just a score of double. Remember, guys, 6 minutes and 40 seconds is something that they can really explore, but the last 50 seconds or 40 seconds are going to be even more quintessential, because at that point the frags have to be on the leading corner for your particular team if you want to move on to the next particular stage, which is definitely going to be the goals for everybody at this point. But it's 6-16, already a buffer of 10 good points. Maybe this is going to be a one-sided match, because if the buffer is more than 15 frags at the later part, I do believe that we can call it a fair sort of like one-sided match, because again, 10 to 15 frags of a buffer is a big amount, and I feel that maybe Spires are going to contradict that. But for that to happen, they have to be a little bit more cautious about the fact that they are not well coordinated at this point.
Yeah, the way match is going in, it's going to be really very difficult, because the scoreline 28, where Rizzlers are leading with that 12 points into their side. It's going to be really very difficult for the Spires to get a comeback, and if the same goes on into the next round as well, I think that would be totally impossible to get a comeback from here. But right now, throw, well, she's taking down Tripu over there. Neon as an agent is really very difficult to tackle, but there you go, a counter attack by Tripu to Carnage. He's been taken down, and this is the start what we were talking about. Let's see how it's going to be. How much possible is it? 6 minutes in the hand. In any time soon, after 1 minute, we would be moving towards the stage 4. 11-24 is the scoreline. We have lead of 13. Oh, there you go. Now the points is totally double of what Spires have into the side of Presidents. And after few minutes or after few seconds, you'll be having Vandal into your hands. So yeah, it would be really very troubling for both the teams.
There you go. The final stage is here. That means the Vandals and the Phantoms, along with the operators, are going to come into the picture. So, of course, they're going to utilize these few beautiful weaponries that Valorant has to offer, and then again put down their opponents. Reina is trying to seek for the opponent. She does, but eventually misses a lot of shots, and exactly that's what happened to the Neon as well. So, on the other corner, trying to fight back, but look at the spear trade coming in. Operator is already available if anybody wants to switch for it. But the players are a little bit more keen on using the Vandals for now because they want to go for lead. Unfortunately, Rizlas is going to go down this time because Throw just got contradicted. Tripping for you finds Carnage as well. There you go. A lot of interesting gun action coming to the picture. 29 to 17. There is a buffer of 12 beautiful frags. Now Phantom already being utilized and he finds a value. That's a beautiful one. Tripping for you gets one more frag. Lovely enough. 10 frags of a difference coming in. Rizzlers, they are setting up a score. Spires on the other corner. It's trying to chase it away.
Let's see how it's going to be, because I don't find it very much easy for the players. 31-19 is the scoreline. You have 4-5 minutes remaining. The Spires are totally very much ready. And as this is the final stage, so you have Vandals, you have operators into your side, and that would be really very troubling. One good connection would change the results. But Spires, I think the way the scoreline is looking, I don't find any way to get a comeback from here. And again, one by one. The players have been taken out of the score, are increasing. Throw is trying to get that connection, but he's unable to. Red Fruito finally has been taken down by Throw. Tripu will take down Carnage. The feed is just moving in Throw. Well, there comes a 1v2. First Red Fruito and then Trippin.
Intriguing 1v2 indeed. I mean, it was an ace, but unfortunately after that, instantly the play got taken down. And now it's the Empress coming in. It's the Empress already being active, but unfortunately, Trippin for you is going to close and shut down that Empress being utilized. And also, Neon goes down, but now comes down the Odin. Oh my god, this is going to be brutal. If anybody tries to just peek on onto this corner, it's going to be very, very difficult for that guy to really survive, because Odin is a weaponry which has 100 bullets already in the mag, and those 100 bullets can be very, very difficult to counter with. 22 to 39. Now there is a massive buffer. Of course, there is a huge amount of buffer coming in, but Team Spires has to contradict. Team Spires has to fight back. Operator is going to be active very soon. I would love to see if the operator is going to get utilized with the Phantom. With the Phantom, the player is going to swing, but even before he could have spotted the player, he gets taken down. That's how beautiful Carnage is playing at this point. 40 to 24. Definitely a match where we might get to see a close contestment in the later part, because now we're left with just 3 more minutes. In these 3 minutes, everything has to be done. Team Spires has to fight back. They have to put up a big scoreline. They have to make sure that they actually have the lead at the end. Because if that's not the case, it's Rizzlers which is going to move forward to stage 3.
I'm out of here.
Indeed, you have 2.5 minutes remaining into your side as this is the final stage. Oh, but Carnage is looking unstoppable. Getting those shots and looking really very consistent for now. The search is going on. The play of hide and seek is going on, as we can see in the map. They're just roaming from here and there. But Spires almost behind those 17 to 18 points from their side.
Nice try.
But it's not very much easy. 27:45 is the score line. You have 2 minutes remaining. Carnage XD will take down. Over there, Throw will take down Trippin. The wall has been created. Carnage again going 1-on-1. 47-27 is the score line. Almost having a lead of 20 points into your side. Will give you a lot of confidence and boost. And from here, it's just for the official announcement to go on with that Rizzles is going to win the game.
1 minute and 42 seconds. Definitely now the counter is going to be very challenging, because we are left with just 20. There is a buffer of 20 frags, to be honest, and the time is not much there. 90 plus seconds is what we have at this point. And every now and then, whenever Spires is trying to counter the whole fact that they don't have the right amount of frags in their favor, Rizzlers on the other corner is trying to pick some beautiful frags of their own as well, which is, to be honest, very important. But look at this beautiful wall of Neon. Unfortunately, Red Fruito won't be able to get something beautiful out of it. Carnage on the other corner is definitely going to get something crucial, and that is the amount of frags. Look at him! Carnage going all the way up and creating that distraction. Now it's actually in the ult. It's the overdrift that was coming in, but unfortunately, it's just not going to be beneficial enough. Red Fruto from the other corner, which is Spires individual, they are fighting back, they are retaliating, and they are picking up the pace. Well, let's see how far they're going to go. SC throw, again retaliates. Look at this. We have another stun coming in. Reina already right there in the aura of that particular stun, but let's see if that is going to help in the... That's interesting. The way Neon deflected the particular shot was quite intriguing to watch. Of course, these are small particular narratives that Rizzler's players were setting up from the get-go, and that's why they are the one which are going to win this particular matchup, because we are left with just 20 more seconds, and after these 20 seconds goes down, we will get to see who is the champions, and I believe it's very safe to say that it is going to be Rizzlers.
That was truly very immense. 15 seconds remaining, and this is a very big win for Rizzlers, because almost a lead of 24 points. Now it's 25 points into their side, and last 1 seconds to go. It's a very great win coming from the side of Rizzlers. Spires, they tried a lot, they fighted a lot, but anyhow, the game is won by the Rizzlers, and it was a great game, from the starting itself.
True.
The way scoreline went, I wasn't expecting that this could be a one-sided game, because the way last round went, I was expecting a much more competition in the round 2, but I wasn't expecting something like this. So yeah, it was a one-sided game with a very vast win, with almost a lead of 24-25 points.
Have to say, expect the unexpected at this point, because everything went haywire in the later part. We got to see Rizzlers coming up with a very big buffer. I mean, 20 plus points of a buffer is actually a significant buffer. I can say that this is one of those matches which is marginally a one-sided match, because the other team, Spires, meanwhile, they were trying to contradict the fact that they didn't have the right amount of frags. They were unable to pick up those frags in the later part. Like, they were getting 1 frag, but Rizzlers on the other corner, they were getting 5 frags. So it was basically 1 frag for Spires and 5 frags for Rizzlers. That's how beautiful Rizzlers was playing. But the main question arises once again, that is it enough? Is it enough for them, for Rizzlers, to be honest? Because yeah, they have made their way to stage 3, but if in the stage 3 there is going to be even more stronger opponent, is it enough that this type of gameplay that was there in the stage 2 is going to help them to move forward to the next particular stage? Well, I kind of doubt it, because their coordination was something which was lacking. Their callers were something which was lacking. Yeah, purely based on their gun game, purely based on their strats, individual strats, to be honest, yeah, they were very beneficial. But then again, if you go on to the upper stage, if you go on to the stage 3, or should I say semi-finale, then finale, of course, at that stage, you have to have these strategies as well. You have to have the coordination as well. You have to know the callouts as well, because these things are one of those things which can give you the edge onto your opponent. So for that reason, yeah, I'm speculating that maybe Rizzlers have to pick up the pace in the next particular stage. But yeah, for now, they've done it, and all the best for them to the next particular stages.
Yeah, the next stage would be round 3, but before that, we would be also witnessing few more matches of round 2 in the upcoming few minutes. But before that, if you haven't checked that M16 and M18 laptops of Alienware, please go do check out. You can check it online, you can check it from your online retailer stores as well. But right now, we would be going for a short break. After that, we would be coming for the second match of the round 2. Till then, guys, stay tuned and keep supporting us.
Well, guys, as promised, indeed, after a quick short break, yes, we are once again back at the desk of the Alienware and it represents the Living Gaming Saturdays. You've already seen 5 of the most interesting matches, to be honest, because this weekend definitely is going to be fun enough. Because now, after seeing these
Yep.
individuals perform, we both are also going to make our own team and eventually play online. But of course, the joy of playing in a LAN battle
Yeah.
like this, kind of a LAN vibe, because of course all the participants are right there in the Alienware exclusive store and they are facing their opponents. They are playing on the M16 M18 laptops, so they're getting the best time of their life, to be honest. Yeah, they are enjoying. Definitely there are some teams which might be struggling, which have not been qualified to the next particular stage. At the same point, there are certain teams who have already made their way right there in the stage 2 and stage 3 respectively. But guys, now we are going to move on to very soon the last particular match which is going to happen on stream on the broadcast. Other matches will be there in the offline mode, so if you are very close to the city, very close to the venue, whose descriptions where the details are already in the description, you can go ahead and visit and see who's the champ. Other than that, you can wait for one day and the esports club is going to update who is the victor of our beautiful NBA Gaming Saturday of this particular day. So for that, stay tuned and make sure to follow the esports club. But now we are going to dive into the last match of this particular day.
Yeah, indeed, 1-0 is the scoreline. Stone Power and well, these are the two teams playing against each other, and as this is the stage 1, so yeah, they have to be really very careful. They have to be really alert with all those things coming down the lane. And right now, 2-0 is the scoreline, 9 minutes into their hand, and as this is the first stage, we'll be having that pistol. But that was really very great to watch those two players getting down at a single time. Ultra Orbs are spawning in, and 2-2 is the score. And let's see, as this is the final match on the broadcast, so yeah, I would love to see that audience engagement. And if you haven't liked the stream, please do hit that like button. But there you go, Nova is totally doing his work, and right now he's against his opponent, getting that one player down, going for the second one. What an amazing pick! Palum showing that stone power to the opponents.
I'm out of here.
I do remember Stone Power in the stage 1 that they were quite effective, but in this particular scenario, yeah, they are facing a lot of wrath at this point. And Palum, if I'm not wrong, might be the same Palum blinders which used to play the Anyway Gaming Saturdays in the mode of CS. So this is a very good team when it comes to a CS2 action, if that is the same team that I'm recognizing. And other than that, if that's not the case, maybe they are here to pick up the pace, and 7-7 is the scoreline. 7 minutes and 50 more seconds is left, so there is a very big share of match that is left, so can't really see at this point that who is going to lead. There might be team known as Palum who is going to take a lead for the first 3 stages, but at this end stage, or should I say in the final stage, things might be a little bit more different, because yeah, the final stage is a little bit more competitive. So for now, all we have to do is just patiently wait and see how the game goes on from here. Other than that, as we do see that the ult orbs have already been spawned, and Neon is very close to itself, and Neon is already on the ult, so possibly maybe getting 1 or 2 frags, but that was not the case. The Reina, I don't know what she was doing, but Nova unfortunately gets taken down. With that, Neon is the one which has to go for the heavy lifting. On the other corner, Hellraiser goes in big. Has already got the heal orb as well. Recovery orb is going to be there in their favor, but unfortunately not going to survive till the end. 10 to 10 is the scoreline. Stone Power equalizing what Palum made sure that they had.
Let's see how it's going to be. 10-10 is the scoreline. 6.5 minutes is still remaining over there. And the way the game is going in, the way it is moving, and it's truly fantastic because you can see a neck-to-neck battle very close to the players and the teams, and that was a good dash out. Hellraiser is very close. Oh, that was great. Bulldog. Great weapon and utilizing it very nicely. Nova. She'll take that revenge over there. And red team, which is Stone Power, they're having a bit of upper hand. But right now, that was a good counter attack.
My ult ready. There.
Well, there are going to be plethora of counter attacks, of course, because everybody now wants to win and they want to make sure that they are a little bit closer to their finale. But that journey, well, of course, it's not going to be that easy. But there you go. The Vandal has been summoned. Unfortunately, as soon as Hellraiser gets that Vandal, was actually shot down by Nova in the back, and that's how Nova and his teammate are going to get that lead. But for now, it's a situation where the lead can actually go down because this is the final stage that we are talking about. Very soon, the stage 4 is going to come. Yeah, there you go. Stage change, new loadouts are available. That means now the next loadouts that are going to be there will be Vandals, will be Phantoms, will be Odins, and the Operator. These 4 guns are definitely going to be very intriguing because these are the best weapon that you can really have when you're playing a game of Valorant. And in terms of that, Destiny is now picking up the pace. This is the moment which I usually eagerly wait for, because the classics, or should I say the Spectres, or maybe some submachine guns is something that are good, but at the same point, the Vandals, crisp shots, or Phantoms burst sprays are definitely quite intriguing to watch. Even the Operator single tap shot is also absolutely amazing. So that's what we really get to see in the final stage. And the next 5 minutes of this final stage are going to be very important when it comes to the standpoints of getting qualified to the next particular stage.
Well, the way it's going in, the way it's moving in, and it's really very drastic. And 22-16 is the scoreline where Palum, well, they are having a lead of 6 points into their side. Stone Power, well, they're also having a pretty good lead, and right now Hellraiser, oh, that was beautiful. That was really beautiful. A good shot coming in play. Vandal, well, those shots are really very beautiful to be taken care of.
Heads up, my ult's ready.
Indeed, quite impressive shots going on, of course. The final stage is also going down as the shots are going down. To be honest, there is a buffer, but it's not a big buffer, to be honest. 8 frags at least is there, but maybe very soon we are going to see that lead going down. But Snape already onto the ult. ISO with the Vandal is going for the spams, and he does it. Dusty finds the crucial shot right on the head of Snape. That's how he's going to put him down. But now it could be a possible 1v2. Indeed, it's a possible 1v2, but ISO drags this fight in the ult. Let's see who gets the beneficial result. But where were you shooting, man? You were shooting right there on the left corner of that Reina, and that's how Reina was able to land some crucial shots onto ISO. And 30-20 is going to be the scoreline. We have Stone Power still struggling, and there is a massive buffer of good 10 frags. It's significant, guys, trust me. Now it's 11. There you go. The numbers increasing rapidly. I have to see how Stone Power is going to retaliate, because if they are going to take a lot of time, they might just miss the opportunity to go to the finale.
32-21 is the scoreline. 3.5 minutes still remaining. Power going in with that same intent, going in with that same doability. I think this is truly fantastic. 3 minutes is still remaining. Stone Power, they are trying to get a comeback from here, but Palum, they're not allowing it. Nova getting the shots. Oh, from those blocks, that was beautiful. Safe FPS using Neon very nicely, and that was a good jump. Nova is not letting anyone stand in front of her. That is a great game. Great game coming in the action.
When you want to go for the finale, you have to compete like you mean it. That's exactly what this individual is trying to do. Look at Snape, definitely doing wonders at this point, getting all those frags. This beautiful Vandal that he has got in his hand. Another fair shade of trade will be coming in. ISO still in a pickle. And even Nova is now right now on the ace. That's absolutely amazing. Both the individuals of Team Palum have already secured more than 5 frags with each other. But Desti is still fighting back. Desti is still living right there. And Snape gets taken down. It's a reset for both Snape and the other guy that is going to be the Reina. So let's see how this reset is going to work. We might get to see some exchanges. And yeah, there you go. The exchanges are coming in. A buffer of 24 frags. Look at this. Just double of what Stone Power is able to achieve is in the favor of Team Palum. And Palum now goes with the ult. It's the ultimate of the Reina. The Empress mode is active. And the Empress is definitely trying to outshine. But let's see how far the Empress is going to go. Oh, there you go. Another brilliant shot. Right in the head. Initially missed a lot. But eventually when shots were crisp, he was able to put down the opponent. But this time, a little bit confused with the opponent that she wanted to put down, and that's how missed the whole opportunity of taking down the third frag for herself. Other than that, Snape's still figuring it out, how he has to fight back, how he has to get those frags. Look at this. Ultimate can be utilized at this point, and the ult comes in. Reina is rotating. It's going to be difficult for him to deal with, but the jet gets countered by the Reina. It's the Nova which was able to get that particular jet down. Snape FPS also goes down. Nova retaliates. Hellraiser has been put down. Desti finds Nova. Snape FPS finds Desti. What a fair share of trade that is being delivered. 50 more seconds, guys. 50 more seconds is what we have. And I can easily predict at this point. Yeah, it's done, man. It's done. Because look at the buffer. It's of 29 frags.
And you have almost, we are very close to that 29 seconds also. The buffer is of 29 points. And you have just 29 seconds, so each point 1 second, which is totally impossible to be taken care. But right now, Stone Power, as far as I remember, Raider in the first round, they were totally phenomenal. But right now, the way they played, I think I wasn't expecting the game like this to coming from the team Stone Power. But nevertheless, we'll be getting more opportunities in upcoming time. Right now, Palum, well, they'll be winning the game 65 into their side. Last 5 seconds to go. Nova, I think she played totally phenomenally. The way she pulled off the game, I think that was truly immense. But right now, this would be a win and a lose for Stone Power. I really enjoyed the match. Again, it was a one-sided match. Both the matches of the round 2 was a one-sided match, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting a bit more tough competition as compared in the first round. But nevertheless, let's see how it's going to be in the upcoming times. But at the same time, guys, if you haven't checked Alienware M18 and M16 laptops, please go do check it out. You can check it out online and offline in your nearest retailer store as well. At the same time, if you're watching the stream, please do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, to enjoy some amazing action of EFC 24, Valo, CS2 and everything out there on the esports club. And do follow us on Instagram as well for the upcoming updates, because it's always something or the other happening here, so you'll have a good time here.
Once again, I have to appreciate the fact that Alienware and Intel, the combined effort from these particular companies are absolutely amazing, because not just the particular incorporation of Alienware hardware and Intel processors is there, but at the same point, even we get to see that everybody is able to cherish this particular, should I say, collaboration between these two particular giants. Because when it comes to Alienware M18 and M16, of course, depending on your budget, you get the smallest form factor, but eventually the performance is not going to get compromised. You get the performance as well. And when you talk about the esports side of this particular scenario, bringing these Alienware gaming Saturdays is bringing newer opportunities to those tier 1, tier 2 cities where the players, or should I say, where the individuals might not know how the gaming industry is going on, what they can really cherish out of it. Because back when we started casting, we also didn't know much about these particular scenarios, that how esports is budding in India and what kind of potential it holds. But finally, when the brands are being involved, when these kind of Alienware and Intel type of brands are there, we get to know that a laptop or a PC is just not there for some coding work or just for some multimedia consumption. You can use it to find something beautiful. You can use it to be there in the esports, depending on your role, depending on your idea, depending on your type of creativity that you really want to go with. You can easily find a new path in your life. But for now, guys, this was it. We got to see 6 beautiful matches of Valorant action. It was a 2v2 deathmatch that we talked about. But eventually, guys, this is it for the broadcast. But yes, there are some certain matches which are left. So for that, you can check out the venue that is right there in the description. You can check out the details. You can visit the venue. Make sure to follow the esports club as well, because on their socials, you get to know every single update about the next upcoming IPs and tournaments. Until then, guys, peace out. This was it for the day. We'll be seeing you in the next one.
Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.